All right, I got my hands on some Hayward troubleshooting guidelines, and they go over the myriad of Hayward problems that diagnose the fault. So what we have right here is 4 different types here. The XL, the Pro, the Hayward, the plain one, and the Navigator, the Ultra and the Navigator, and they all got the same problems. Okay, and this is the troubleshooting guide. Now, how long this will be online, I do not know. That's why I'm making this video, and I'm going to go through these pages quite quickly and just basically show them to you. You can freeze them on the problem that you have, and then you can read it and troubleshoot from there. I'm also going to do the other part, which is the parts, where you take it apart and all that stuff for every bit from the top to the bottom. But this one's just going to be the troubleshooting guide. One thing you need to know is you need to know about the let's make sure I got it right here. The flow gauge here. Flow gauge is right here, and a lot of them will go to the point where they're talking about, you know, doing a flow test where it'll have max and min, and you need to see what type of suction you have and if you have too much or too little, and that's why I wanted to go over that. And that's page 7 and 8, so I'll give you a quick look at that one. That's 7, that's 8. Remember, you can always freeze this at any time, and you can look at it all day long if you wish. But here we go. The troubleshooting hang test. I've done the hang test. I have a video for that. Shows how the hang test is done. You want to, well, they almost do it just exactly like I did the video. You want to watch it go around to the left and around to the right, and you only want to be about half a turn off between the two. And so if one side does 2.5 turns, one side does 3 turns, you're good. Okay. Anything beyond that, it's bad. Okay. That's the hang test. You can freeze on there. Here's more troubleshoot hang test. Okay, just talking about it. Like I said, you can just freeze the video, watch from there. Troubleshooting hang test. This is where some people might want to do an air test where they hook up their shop vac to it, but the only problem is this device is a lubricated by water device, and you do a dry test like this, you do it too long, you're going to damage this unit. So I personally don't recommend the air hang test using a shop vac. Let's see, troubleshooting cleaner that does not move. Okay, so I'll leave that right there. Shortly, you can freeze the video and look at that one. That's cleaner does not move. Okay, cleaner turns in one direction. Once again, I will put the website right below the video so you can go to it. As long as it stays there. I don't know how long it's going to be there, but it's there right now. So I almost think you should, if you have a Hayward and you're going to have one for a long time, you know, print it out like I did. Troubleshooting cleaner turns in one direction. There's that one. Okay, cleaner goes too slow or fast. Okay, and that tells you the steps of what to do and what to refer back to, pages 18, 19, and 20, 27, and 28. Like I said, there'll be another video with all those parts diagrams to go after. I'm going to show that in another video, the next one after this. And that explains it right there. You'll see it. You can go to it, check it out. Cleaner goes too slow or fast. There we go. We got that one. Cleaner goes too slow or fast. Continued. Okay. Once you get down to these diagnosing faults, you are going to do these certain procedures here, removing the pods and, you know, tearing open the assembly, etc., etc. Okay. Troubleshooting cleaner is floating or lifting, hose is twisted or curling. Okay, I have a video out on twisting and curling, and that's usually due to your turning, your gearbox problem is usually your hose is twisting up like that, unless they're just worn out or they've got their own bend in them. But the cleaner is floating. Usually there's air getting in the line or air in the unit, but it goes over it. You can freeze that. Look at that sheet there. Cleaner gets stuck in corners or on steps. Okay, usually that's either the gearbox has something in it, it's stuck, can't turn left or right, and just gets stuck in a corner. That's what I've had problems with. But this talks about different things: check fittings, hose length, all that good stuff. Okay, cleaners get stuck in corners. They talk about the shoes, and they talk about the flaps, and yeah, those do cause problems too. But like I said, I've had grass and hair inside the gearbox, and that does cause that problem also. Cleaner does not climb walls. Okay, that's where you do an adjustment. You'll change the adjustment from a 2 to a 3. See if it'll climb walls from there. If not, you need to do the suction test before that. Make sure that you're within minimum and maximum. Okay. Troubleshooting, cleaner does not climb walls. Again, continuing. Oh, there it goes. It talks about the adjustment right there. That one's set at 1. No, it's set at 3. Set at 3, 2, 1. Okay, and cork shoes. They get better traction. They'll get up the walls. And they're talking about that also. Okay, hose collapse. That's usually due to if you're using a skimmer type here. Yeah, that you've got to watch out for that to get bent and damaged. They do give you pieces for that, and basically that's it for the troubleshooting that I have found online. I will give the website address. I am going to go next over the parts list in the next video. Thank you.